Oh my Lord. He was like the greatest kayfaber I think that ever, stepped on the face of the planet. He kept his gimmick, rock solid, from going way back in the, 40s when he started all the way through the 80s and 90s. The people in Japan, when he would, appear in Japan, they were scared of any, arena or that he ever performed in, people were just frightened of this guy. Uh, we'd, sometimes, when we'd go out to dinner or something, we'd be in private rooms or something. But even like on a road trip going down to a show, we stopped for a sandwich or something. It's like, we talk amongst ourselves, and he wouldn't, speak at all. He'd be looking around at other, fans who may have noticed him or something. But there was one incident, I think it was at Cobo Arena, where there was a guy, some young kid, college kid or something, really cocky, and he found out that the Sheik's name was Ed Farhat. So he told a security guard, "Yeah, I want to talk to this Ed Farhat guy." So it's like, one of the security guards went in the dressing room and said, "Hey, there's a guy out here. He's, spouting off your name, And it's like she came out of the dressing room, grabbed this guy by the throat, threw him up against a brick wall, and says, "Yeah, my name is Ed Farhat. And if you ever mention that name again, I'll cut you. I'll kill you." And, the guy, we never saw the guy again.
Wow, that's incredible. Would he punish wrestlers? Like we heard Bill Watts would fine wrestlers if they were outside babyface and heels being seen together. When he was promoting, would he implement those type of discipline tactics on his wrestlers?
No, not that I ever saw. There'd be times that, most of the time the heels rode with heels, baby faces rode with baby faces. But there'd be times that, you had, just say myself and Killer Brooks, we'd be in the car with Tony Marino. And it's like, we'd ride, and, we were careful about it. And we'd drop Tony off a couple blocks before the arena, and we'd go, and same thing. After the show was over, we'd meet at a designated place, pick him up, and we'd, drive home. But, Sheik, he, back in then, you policed yourself. You had to be smart. When, most of the boys, that worked for the Sheik were old, I shouldn't say old timers, but they were good veterans, and they knew, they kept kayfabe. And it's like, and those same guys taught the young guys, what to do. You kayfabe, you keep your, ears open and your mouth shut. You don't tell your girlfriend or your wife, that this is all, predetermined, let's say. And those are the guys, they taught me, and I saw them, say the same thing to other guys. Don't bring your girlfriend here. It just doesn't make sense. It looks bad. You're trying to put yourself over with her or what? You're going to lose anyway. So, why do you have her there? So, yeah, Sheik really didn't, lay down any laws about that at all, but it was like self-policed more than anything.